Welcome to Politically Correct. Today we will discuss the Operation Sindhoor conducted by the Indian Army entering the interior part of Pakistan, attacking Rawalpindi, Lahore, Karachi, and many other places, bombarding the military installations of Pakistan. India claimed that we win the Operation Sindhoor. We can claim that the Indian Army had a tremendous win over the Pakistani military, as most of our attacks were successful in the Pakistan territory, but at the same time, Pakistan was trying to attack our military portions and our civilian area, but our military was successfully stopping and diffusing all the equipments, all the arms and ammunitions used by the Pakistan army. We all know that the Operation Sindhoor was a revenge from the India government to the terrorists and the Pakistan government sponsoring the terrorists, and a immediate revenge on the Pahalgam Baisaran Valley attack conducted by the terrorists in Kashmir Valley. The terrorists entered the tourism area, caught hold of the male members of the families, asked them to chant the Kalima, and once they failed to chant the Islamic verse, they were killed, they were shot dead. It was not only an insult on the majority of this country, majority Hindu community of this country, but also they were trying to spoil the tourism in the Kashmir Valley. All the terrorist groups in Kashmir Valley, they knew that the tourism is the bread and butter of the population of Kashmir, and they never tried to disturb the tourism and the scaling up of tourism in Kashmir. But recently, Kashmir was coming back to their earlier status, and a lot of tourists were flowing to Kashmir, and the terrorists were willing to spoil the image of Kashmir in front of the world so that these tourists get afraid to come to Kashmir, visit the valley for tourism. India decided to take revenge on Pakistan through its Operation Sindhoor. All the population of India appreciated the Prime Minister and Indian Army for conducting such an operation. But I would like to say that the intention of the operation has been shattered, failed, due to the stoppage of the operation in between. Because when we are entering a war, we should be planning about the end of the war, final result of the war. Actually, when the Indian Army decided to enter the territories of Pakistan and attack the people inside the Pakistan territory, the militants, the terrorists inside the Pakistan, it is sure that the Pakistan get provoked and they will reciprocate with a war-like situation. So the India government was attracting a war-like situation by attacking the interior areas of Pakistan. And when they decided to have a war-like situation, India government would have stick on with that promise to the people of India and would have completed the war by themselves. When I'm saying about the completion of the war, you may not know that what I am meaning about it. Actually, if a war is conducted, you should be prepared for the failure or the success we are receiving from the war, and get prepared to get the end result. What will happen once you are conducting a war? At the end of the war, you should have the winning team should have some acquisitions over the territories of the other enemy country, or the enemy country should surrender, or the enemy country should come for a treaty, write a treaty for peace. That is called winning a war. Now we are stopping the war in between, and we are not having any results in hand. We cannot say to the world that we have already won a war against Pakistan. Now we are trying our best to send our parliament delegation to other countries to explain about the win we had over Pakistan, but we and our army is not having any solid evidence, solid proof to show the international community that we have already won the war against the Pakistan, and these are the proof for our success. When a war is started, the war should be ended with a point of success, getting some results from that. So we can check, compare other wars which are happening for the time being now. Russia is on Ukraine. They lost everything. They are also facing some severe financial problems. But why did not they stop the war yet after having a lot of pressure from the international community? Why they are not stopping the war? And Israel is on Hamas. Why they are not stopping the war at all? They want a success. They want treaties. They want a settlement. They want acquisition. That is what should happen. It is not the way for the country to announce to the world saying that we won the war, but we should show them the territories we have attacked, we have acquired during the war. That is the right way of operation in any war. When you are conducting a war, when we are fighting a war, every day we are going to spend that much of money to feed the entire population of the country. Every day, for 1 month eating money, we are spending on one day on missiles and other things. We are losing jets and other our vehicles and other things. It is another distress, huge loss for the country. So we should understand that, and before we are going for a war, we should understand these points, and we should decide to end the war with success. About this, I would like to mention here the efforts done by President of United States of America, Donald Trump. Donald Trump is throughout the month of May 2025, he is giving continuously statements to the press releases and press meets and everything, saying that he is the key point. Due to his pressure, due to his economical, trade, commercial pressure, India decided to stop the war against Pakistan. And at the end of the day, he also filed an affidavit to the Supreme Court of USA, saying that he was successful as the president of USA to stop the atomic war between India and Pakistan. Two countries are atomic powers, and anytime an atomic blast can happen, and it can lead to an atomic war. So this is a statement of Donald Trump. I'm not sure about the truth behind this statement, but our Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not trying to refuting the charges given by Donald Trump. He is not giving a statement saying that it is not the pressure from the Trump caused this war to end, but it was only a decision from India seeking peace. No, Modi is not ready to give a statement, because if Modi will give a statement, in the other side, the Trump and Pakistan Prime Minister Shabazz both will come together to give a joint statement saying that yes, Trump was the pressure point behind the stoppage of the war. That can become an insult for Narendra Modi. The Congress and other parties, the opposition parties, are questioning this factor, and the Prime Minister of India is still speechless. On the other side, the Pakistan Prime Minister and the ministers are making claims on win against India, and the Pakistan government and the military is supplying ladoos all over the country. So it is a shame on the Indian citizens, and we doubt the statement of the President of USA. And in our country, our ministers or the Prime Minister is not replying him or not giving any response to the claims done by Donald Trump. If the war was stopped due to some economic reasons, trade reasons, or commercial reasons, as a citizen of India, I too state that it was shameful for the country to do so only for money matters. I personally support the right of the India government to conduct revenge on its enemy, Pakistan. But the United States president stopped the war and rejected that right for our country. We should personally analyze this matter. When we are discussing this revenge conducted by India, we should also discuss similar revenge conducted in recent history. In the year 2001, America was attacked, the Twin Tower, the World Trade Center, the Twin Tower of America was attacked by terrorists using aeroplanes. Aeroplanes crashed onto the Twin Tower. America was in big trouble. The entire building was destroyed. Many people died. It was a major accident, major terrorist attack. George Bush was speechless. The president of America was speechless, was not able to respond on that. It was the most dangerous attack, most severe attack on America by any terrorist group conducted by Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda is a terrorist group founded by Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden is a Saudi Arabian citizen, and his father moved from Yemen to Saudi Arabia as a building worker, construction worker, and later turned to be a big contractor for the government and the royal family, and created huge wealth for his sons. So in that case, Al Qaeda was on the other side, and America decided to find out Al Qaeda. The furious American government asked the American military to find Osama bin Laden. America launched a long-time plan to destroy Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda as a revenge for the attack on the Twin Tower. American military launched a search on the head of Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. They knew that Osama bin Laden was hiding inside the caves in the Tora Bora hills of Afghanistan, and the Taliban in Afghanistan, the rulers of Afghanistan, Taliban, was giving support to him and protecting him. They were associating with Al Qaeda for the Islamic Jihad all over the world. America attacked Afghanistan, caught hold of Afghanistan. They were running the government in Afghanistan. They were sponsoring the people who ruled Afghanistan. They established military and navy establishments throughout Afghanistan. They tried to attack the Tora Bora hills many times to find Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was not even wearing a watch with a battery. If a battery was sensed, the satellites, the spy satellites of America will find out Osama bin Laden, and he was afraid of that. He was very careful. America tried to bribe Afghanis and the Afghani local citizens and the Taliban guys to find out Osama bin Laden. But long time efforts, all these expenses and attacking one country did not find any fruits for them. They could not do any revenge on Osama bin Laden. They were searching for that, and they ran a 10 years long effort to do that. The revenge was going on, and Osama was very smart that they were not able to find him at all. At last, in the year 2011, they managed to find the courier of Osama bin Laden in Pakistan. In Pakistan, they found that a person, Abdul, was the courier of Osama bin Laden. He was having a Maruti van, and he was running around for the purchase of things and daily grocery and everything for Osama bin Laden and delivering to his place. He was going to different places. The American satellites were closely watching him, taking all the pictures, sending to the headquarters in USA. But they were not able to sort out where Osama bin Laden is living. But at last, in Abbottabad, they found a place where a big villa with big high walls where the suspicious activity was going on. They found that the courier is continuously going to that place. They watched that building 24 hours. Many people were coming in and going out, but they could not find any trace of Osama bin Laden. But every day evening by about 4 o'clock in the evening, one tall person used to come out of the building to the garden and walk here and there in straight lines like they do in the jail. So they took all the pictures, they measured the height of the shadow, they analyzed the height of Osama bin Laden, they analyzed the walking style of Osama bin Laden, and they doubtfully informed the President of the USA, Barack Obama, that we have found Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad, Pakistan. It was an effort for many months. They were trying to find out Osama bin Laden. So Obama decided not to inform Pakistan. They wanted to attack Osama bin Laden without informing Pakistan because Obama knew that Pakistan are the sponsors of all these terrorist activities having in South Asia region. So they decided to attack in 2011 from their USA airspace in Jalalabad in Afghanistan. It is about more than an hour flying from Jalalabad to Abbottabad. And Abbottabad, near the residence of Osama bin Laden, there is a Pakistan Academy of Military also. So they were afraid about the Pakistan military finding them. They were taking huge risk flying over Pakistan for a long time, about an hour and more. Two Black Hawks helicopters, huge helicopters full of people, they flew to Abbottabad. They tried to land near the Osama bin Laden's house in a empty plot. One Black Hawk hit the wall and failed, crashed down. The other dropped all the military personnel there. They entered in the night, about 1 o'clock in the night. They entered the building occupied by Osama and started attack. They killed out all the people, children, women, everyone who came out. They killed the son of Osama bin Laden. At the end, they were searching and they found that room where Osama was living, and they found Osama in front of them. They showered bullet on him, covered him with a bullet, killed him, took his body, entered the helicopter. They flew back to Jalalabad. From there, the body was taken to some undisclosed place. He was burned and his ashes was thrown to the Pacific Ocean. The American government did not want any Muslim citizen to know that Osama was a hero and his remainings were there. They destroyed the Al-Qaeda head as a revenge for their terrorist attack in their country. So in that case, my question to the US president is that, as a sovereign country, is it not possible, not allowed for the country like India to take revenge on the terrorist attacks happening here? Donald Trump is considering that the revenge conducted by America was great American justice, bringing Osama to American justice, and he considered that a developing country like India is not having any justice of their own. It is not logical. The international community, other great countries of the world, they should allow India to have justice over its enemies who are attacking their citizens, who are destroying peace in our country. We, as a country of sovereignty, as a republic, we have our claim on our revenge. If someone is coming in cross country and attacking us, we will reciprocate with our army to destroy them, destroy their family, destroy their entire community. Jai Hind.